אז אני רק רוצה שתגיד את הסיפור כשהכרנו, וכאילו דיברנו קצת בעברית, ואז אמרת, כאילו, אתה זוכר מה שאלת אותי?
כן, איפה היית בצבא?
כן, בול.
When I talked with Leah in Hebrew, I asked her where she did her service in the military, because I was sure she was Israeli because of her accent or the Hebrew. It wasn't like something of a starter or someone who came from abroad. She sounds like every Israeli person from here. וואו, זה עושה לי קקה.
זה יצא טוב מאוד, מה פתאום. I taught myself Hebrew in 6 months from my bed, and now I go around and I speak like a native. I staffed 3 birthright trips. Everyone asks me, how did you learn Hebrew? Because they hear me talking with the Israelis and the soldiers and people just in the markets, whatever, and they're like, when I tell them, when we do Hebrew word of the day, for those of you who did birthright, you know, and I teach them the word of the day, they ask me like, how did you learn Hebrew? And I tell them, I taught myself, and you guys can do it too. And in my birthright trip, I was also learning Hebrew word of the day, like sherutim. I would learn, I learned in my birthright trip. I would also starting out there learning Hebrew word of the day, and now I speak Hebrew. So everyone asks me. I wrote a whole list and a whole document explaining how I did it, but nobody wants to read it. So okay, whatever, I'm gonna make a video about it. It's not like I'm super good at languages or anything like that. I've been learning Spanish for a really long time and I don't speak it well, but it's that with Hebrew specifically, through trial and error, a lot of trial and error, I figured out a technique, and that's what I'm gonna share with you today. Okay, so let's go. I'm so excited. I literally love speaking Hebrew. I love learning Hebrew. It's so fun. There's so many cool people and resources. It's gonna be an exciting journey, let me just tell you. So let's hop on it together.
Well, we don't say that's faulty. We say
Okay. Also, I live in Brooklyn, so excuse the fucking noises. There's 3 top things that you have to keep in mind. Number 1, immerse yourself. Number 2, embarrass yourself, which we'll get to later. But like my motto when I learn languages is just embarrass yourself. Just talk whatever words, doesn't really matter, phrases, make shit up, just use the language. And 3, a momentum. Do something every day. Do something every day. It's super important. Just even if it's 5 minutes, even if it's 1 Duolingo session, you must do something. Can't stop the momentum. Number 1, to start. Number 1, you have to know the Aleph Bet, like the alphabet of Hebrew. There's ways you can learn it online. Now let's continue. We're gonna start with philosophy and mindset. Number 1, try to get the accent. There's this person who teaches Hebrew. Her channel is Speak Hebrew with Noah, and she says that each language has its own music. It has its own sound. Now, I'm not saying you need to have the accent, because you don't. And most important is just to speak and understand. Like, the accent comes last. But try to speak with the accent. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make a video how I got over my accent, because I used to speak like, Shalom, אני אוהבת גלידה ואני רוצה ללכת לבית. Now I speak like, בונה, מה זה, כאילו, אני רציתי עכשיו ללכת לא יודעת, לסופר או משהו, אבל יורד מבול בחוץ, כאילו, מה זה? So I sound a lot more Israeli, and that's because I put in a lot of work in the accents. So, you know, try your best to talk with the accent, and if you have questions about it, I got you. Alright, the second thing is immersion. That was really loud. This is basically what got me to speaking Hebrew. You just have to immerse yourself in the music, movies, shows. Just put Hebrew around your life. My phone is in Hebrew. I would go on Instagram in Hebrew. A good thing about the algorithms is that they'll change so that once you start consuming Hebrew content, it will give you more Hebrew content, so that's good. And some of the things in Hebrew I didn't really like. It's not like learning English. There's not a plethora of options to choose from, But find what you like. For example, I really like comedy in Hebrew. It's just really funny, so I would watch a lot of comedians in Hebrew. It's like your mind absorbs it. Our brains are pattern recognition software, if you can say that, and your brain is gonna absorb it without you even doing anything. So literally, with even closed captions in English, it's obviously a process. Yeah, it took me a good few months from when I started watching videos in Hebrew to be able to watch a 2-minute video and understand it. But watching with subtitles in English helped so much, and like all of a sudden my brain would start understanding things, because the more you expose your brain to it, the more it's just gonna start picking it up. But the less you expose your brain to it, it's just not gonna click. Finally, this is a personal thing that I found really helpful. Don't stress about grammar. Make the language learning process fun. Try to make it from a place of curiosity when you want to know and are curious to learn more. Then jump on the grammar. You do have to have a basic idea of grammar, so start with, pronouns and like he, she, me, you, I, and start with how the words change when in Hebrew. So ani הולכת, הוא הולך, הם הולכים, הן הולכות. You can find many videos about it, just the pronouns and the idea of gendered language. And then from there, it's like just immerse yourself. And when you can, and when you're curious, and when it's fun for you, watch videos about grammar, read some books about it. Now, the meat of the language learning process. This is the trick, okay? The rest of the video is going to be cool resources and stuff, but this is the trick. I met a friend in Israel who speaks 12 languages, and it's because he uses a variation of this technique. 70% of a language of daily conversation is made up of the same 1,000 most common words. So if you master these most common words, for some it's 1,000, he says it's 625, then you're going to be able to have 70% understanding of and ability to speak of conversations. And I'm telling you, you learn this, your Hebrew is conversational. And how do you learn it? You do spaced repetition software, for example, Enki or Quizlet, blah, blah, blah. What does that mean? It basically means that there's a way your brain remembers. It takes a certain amount of time to go from short-term to long-term memory. So there's apps that let you make flashcards with words and definitions, and gives you the card every time your brain, like based on science, every time your brain is about to forget it. So you would make a flashcard of these 625 words, and then you would practice it every night. It gives you 10 to 20 a day. Okay, you know what? There is on Quizlet 500 most common words. I haven't checked them against this list that I used. I made the flashcards by myself, and I also put in a sound audio of how to say it with a Hebrew accent. So if you guys want this flashcard set of the 625 most used words with Israeli saying how to pronounce it in Israeli accent, I got you. Comment down below your Instagram and I'll send it to you. For the first 50 people, we'll do for free, and after that I'm gonna charge. So if you want it for free, comment. If you don't want to pay for me, you can use the Quizlet. I haven't checked it, and it doesn't come with the Israeli using the accent, but Enki Droid is a good SRS system. I think Quizlet does by SRS also, and you learn it fast. It could take, I think it took me a month or 2 to get this, and once you get this, you have 70%. And if you're doing this and you're doing immersion, then you're seeing where these apply and how to use them in conversations. That's it. אז אם אתם גם רוצים להיות עם עברית טובה ולדבר ככה ולהיות in בכל הצחוקים של הישראלים, אז יאללה תעשו את זה, כאילו נו כבר, תתחילו כבר. Now let's talk about applications. There's this app called Glossika. It gives you a lot of basic Hebrew sentences like my car is in the garage, is in the mechanic, the hot water spilled. Things that you're gonna use on the day-to-day, but it's like you're not gonna find it in entertainment, you're not gonna find it in movies or shows, but it's really important to know, really important to have these sentences. It costs $17 a month, but it's really, really helpful. I used it a lot in the beginning, and put it into your life in a habit. Like, add it somewhere in your life. Don't make it its own habit, because it's a little bit boring just to listen to the sentences on repeat. So do it while you're doing something else. I would always listen when I was doing dishes or cooking dinner. and they'll test your level and everything, and it's really helpful because these are basics that you're gonna use. I highly recommend this app, Glossika. I'll leave a link down below as well. And just do like one set of review and one new words list every day. Don't make yourself crazy. Basic, okay? Pare it down rather than go hard in the beginning. Just whatever you can do. We don't want to stop. We just want momentum. Okay, the next app is amazing. You guys don't even understand how many cool experiences I had from this app. I was
in a Druze village in the north.
They have 2 festivals a year. They have 2 holidays a year. They've made 2 festivals a year. Village barely used to be just one. And this new festival that they made, I was there. I went. I stayed with the family, Druze family. I helped them with their booth selling chocolates and sweets at the festival. And there was live music. And we were dancing like the Arabic way of dancing. And it was like, they were so sweet, and they told me I always have a family and a home and a place to go when I'm there, and I literally had the best time ever. And this was thanks to HelloTalk, because I met the family through there. Another is that I have this really good friend of mine who I call almost every day. I met him on HelloTalk as well, and he has taught me so much about Hebrew, about jokes, about movies, classic movies, politics. Thanks to this app, we're still in contact. I hang out with him when I go to Israel. It's always super fun. So obviously there's some weirdos on there, but there's some amazing people. I know other friends who also practice a lot with this app. It's called HelloTalk. It's basically a free app, free. And as Jews, I know you guys love that. So free app. So you would set it to Hebrew, and you can meet Israelis who want to learn English and you want to learn Hebrew, and you guys help each other out. That's it. You can talk through text, you can talk through voice notes, you can talk through regular call, you can talk through video call, you can decide to give numbers and talk on WhatsApp. You can do it however you want. You can post moments, you can read other people's moments. Moments are like status updates, I guess you could say. And people help you, people correct you. In the app, there's translation for video and text messages. Voice and text messages, in case you don't understand. In the beginning, I didn't understand anything, so it sends. I would click like translate, and it would list out the translation. It's really helpful. So it's really helpful, especially when you starting to talk in Hebrew and you have no idea what the other person is saying, which happened to me a lot. And speak on the apps. At first I was shy and I didn't want to, but it helps. Even just voice notes and then phone call. Just push yourself if you can. Because make your motto embarrass yourself and just try. And then Duolingo. I would do my minimum, like I said before, minimum momentum every day. I would do Glossika, I would do Duolingo, and I would do, after the flashcards I already knew, I would do some scrolling on Instagram. When it was like really, I have no patience for language learning today, I would do literally just Duolingo, scrolling through Instagram, or a video. And so Duolingo helps you learn new words. You're not gonna become fluent in Hebrew. ואין מצב שתדברו ככה רק עם דואלינגו, אבל it helps you to learn vocabulary. So step 1 is the flashcards and then the apps to learn new vocab. Step 2 is just immerse yourself in the new vocab and get practicing speaking. I was really shy to speak at first, so I would prefer writing. I would watch YouTube videos and write out what they were saying. It takes a long time, so I wouldn't do it all the time, but here and there, to write out the entire transcript, it helps, and to see the words you don't know, or just whatever, watch. You don't have to do the writing, but it helps a lot. It's so time consuming and annoying. Like a 4-minute video could take me 30 minutes, but it's really helpful. So I did do it when I could, once in a while, when I had the patience. Also, what I would do is I would make flashcards from YouTube videos. This was a big help, and I would definitely recommend. I'm gonna give you now a list of resources that I really liked, that really helped me to learn, and I'm gonna leave them all in the description. It's not the traditional mainstream, because it's not gonna be like Kupa Rashit or whatever that show is called. I didn't like that. It's not gonna be Omer Adam, but I'll tell you what I liked and why, and check it out and see if you like it. Okay, so first we have this guy is a travel vlogger. He speaks with a very typical Israeli slang, so it's really helpful for getting the Israeli vibe. This is how I talk when I come up to people in a club or in a restaurant or in a social setting, and they don't think I'm American. I'll say like, "Wala בסדר גמור, איך קוראים לך? אני ליה, blah blah blah." And it doesn't sound like, "Shalom, ani Leah, ma Hashem shalcha." It doesn't sound like American Hebrew. It sounds Israeli Hebrew. So it will help you a lot for immersion. His name is Elia Bonen. Watch his travel series. He does a lot of calisthenic stuff, but watch his travel series when he was traveling the whole world. Ben Gordon, he has easy to understand Hebrew, and it's more basic. It's more, not basic, it's more simple Hebrew, and he also speaks English really well. And travel vlogger, so cool travel vlogs. Then we have this channel called Donkey. It used to be Orbutbul. He's the guy who talks on it. But then he matched up with this other guy, Omri Cohen, and now they do it together. It's comedy. It's very cultural. Watch Bikoret Pirsomot, I think it's called. They do like reviews on advertisements that are coming out in Hebrew culture, TV and stuff. It's so fucking funny. I learned so many cool sentences from it, like אני שומע את הלשון שלך מתרוצצת בפה כמו נחש בבוץ. But the point is, like, things that I was able to use in really good, really funny context that I just whipped out. And it will also give you a look into Israeli culture. We have okay, Israelis make fun of me for watching this channel, actually, because it's literally like a 10-year-old gamer boy channel, but it's really, I don't know, it's funny and there's a lot of good slang. But you have to find certain videos. I like to watch the ones where he rates Israeli food, Israeli snacks, foreign food, foreign snacks. I don't really watch his gaming videos. It's like so random. So his name is Not a Taco, and then he has another friend who makes other videos as well, because he also has a really good video about the Fistuk Crunch ice cream bar. His channel name I'll tell you right now. Real Golden Show. Their reviews on food and stuff is really good, really funny, and you'll learn a lot of Hebrew from them, especially a lot of the like banter Hebrew where you make fun of people, how you would talk though between friends. I don't like to say benzona, I don't like to curse, but it's good to know. It's good to know because a lot of Israelis talk like this, so you're gonna hear it a lot in Israel, might as well hear it now.
Shalom is often translated into English as peace.
Whatever, okay. Anyway, another one is called Aderech Hakala, the easy way. He has amazing videos, and it talks a lot about Israeli politics in Hebrew. Do auto-generated captions if you need it, until you don't need it anymore, thankfully, and it'll come. I got there, you will get there too, don't even stress. The next one we have is Piece of Hebrew. They have so many good videos, so many good interviews, so many good follow-alongs, so many good slang, expressions, interesting topics, vlogs, whatever in Hebrew. The next one is Hebrew Verbs. She's a hidden gem channel, I swear to God, for learning the binyamin, the Hebrew verbs. There's 7. I would just watch her videos once a week or something, and she's so good. She explains it really well. It sometimes could be a little slow, but watch it, trust me. Sign up for her newsletter. She'll send you like a Hebrew word or phrase once in a while. Okay, Matan Peretz is a super famous comedian. Oh, he also uses a lot of typical warm Israeli slang like Ach sheli, Kapara alecha, stuff like that. So that's a good thing to learn how to, and you'll hear it a lot. So it's really sweet, I think, to know. We have Elad Turjiman. Oh, Elad, he's so funny. Him and his girlfriend, they're both comedians. They make a lot of shorts on Instagram. He does impressions of Arsim. I love the Arsim slang. And then Yohai Sponder is another comedian. He does shows also in English. He's so funny. He also mumbles and speaks really fast and has like a thick Israeli accent, so it will definitely help you to get an understanding of different accents, but it will also help you when you're a little further along in your Israeli journey, like a Hebrew learning journey. Okay, and then of course look up topics on YouTube that interest you in Hebrew, and look up videos about Hebrew slang and use it. In modern Hebrew is so much slang, so look it up. If you want, leave a comment. I'll make a video about the Hebrew slang I use the most or that I hear the most and the best ones. I have a whole list of which ones I love the most. Of Hebrew words in general, I have a list. And make a list of your favorite ones and use them when you talk. Oh, there's a lot of talking. Hope that you're following with me. I'm just trying to give you the most information possible because I really want you to learn Hebrew and I want you to know it's easy and it can be really fun. So let's go into music. It's gonna go faster from here on out, I promise. I'm not gonna eat your ears off. We're almost done. Okay. For music, there's two things. One, look up translations every time before you listen to the song or as you're listening to it, and recall every time you hear the song. Try to understand every word. Remember what every sentence meant, because this is what's gonna teach you. Number two, I will literally die by this. I will die on this hill. Rap is the best way to learn a language. With me, I learned Hebrew through Hebrew rap, I swear, because rap is like speaking, not like singing. Singing is not how you naturally speak. Rap is more so, because it's literally like speaking. It's fast and it's with slang. So this is gonna be this is such a big part of how I learned. I literally tell Israelis all the time, I learned Hebrew with rap, with Israeli rap. They're like, what kind of music do you like? Israeli rap. Not Omer Adam? No, rap. Because it's so helpful. And then also sing it like you hear it, because it's a big tip for improving your accent. Okay, let me show you, for example, how exactly I learned Hebrew with rap. You're gonna see, like, it sounds like I'm speaking Hebrew. Oh shit, דיבבתי בקרדי עם רום, שתי כוסות אני משקוף, רגע לרגע אני קופץ את הפעם, צועקים מה שמשמור כמו בית חב"ד, 5 כוכבים עליי אני לא צריך בצעדים, אם יתפסו אותי אני שותק כמו דג. Hey, let's do another one. אחד, היו כאלה שנתנו לי תחושה שאסור לי לחשוב שאני מיוחד, עכשיו אתמול מרגיש לא רלוונטי, פתאום מחכה למחר, יודע שמישהו שלח אותו חלק חיכה עד שיהיה מוכן, כן, בגיל 18, איך פתאום אני חי, לא קוראים לה מיכל, אבל היא לגמרי בת של מלך. I swear this is so much fun. כוונות תסתום לכם פיות, כל הבני זונות, הם לא רוצים לראותי אף. Another thing that's good about rap is that you can go and watch shows of the people you like. It's really underground. The Israeli rap scene is a lot more underground than the Israeli, like, Mizrahi or whatever. And you can discover so many cool people. It's just amazing, honestly. And you connect obviously with so many people through music. So you'll connect with a lot of people. Bitch please, משלתי את הוויטמינצ'יק, ונשמע, אני לא מבין מה עשיתי, מצפצף על כולם כמו ביפ ביפ. Okay, so fun, I swear. Alright, anyway, you get the idea. So these are the artists that I recommend, okay? And if you go to Israel, go to their concerts, it's so fun. Atar Miner, this is not only rap, it's just all the artists I like. Atar Miner, Raviv Kaner, I don't know how to say his name for sure. Odeya is pretty good, I like some of her songs. Bar Tzabari, I like a lot of his songs. Isheribo, he's really famous. He has good songs with meaningful lyrics. Osher Cohen, obviously. Nes Vestila, they're really good. Liam Chachmon, oh, he's so good. He's coming up in Israel right now, so check him out. You're gonna like him. And Duda. Okay, last but not least, we're almost done. These are some miscellaneous. One, future tense. I'm leaving a really good video for that from Noah in the description. Watch this and you'll understand future tense. Two, browse Netflix by putting in the browser netflix.com/browse/audio, and then you'll find everything in Netflix that's and put in obviously Hebrew, and then you'll find everything in Netflix that's in Hebrew. Next is a website that has a lot of the basics of grammar and words. It's called teachmehebrew.com. Check it out, it's really helpful. Finally, type in Hebrew. Get Hebrew stickers for your keyboard, because you're gonna need to type in Hebrew to search all of the names of the videos and shows and stuff. So get it and add your add Hebrew keyboard to your settings. My keyboard looks like this. You see, it has the Hebrew letters. Okay, final thoughts. Obviously, this is a high-level overview, and this is the basics, and now you gotta go and do the work. But it's possible. I literally taught myself Hebrew in 6 months. Of course, disclaimer, I obviously still make mistakes. I'm obviously continuously learning. There's many things I don't know yet. There's many words I don't know yet. I just know that I've been able to be, let's say for example, I was in the desert on the border with Egypt for 4 days on a pomegranate farm, no English spoken the entire time, and I was having conversations almost the whole time from morning to night, and just in Hebrew. And you gotta get to that level at least. I got you. Literally be so happy to help. But do what you can, it all adds up, okay? And don't give up. You will get there. Don't give up. It's Lashon HaKodesh. It's the holy language. But really, it's important, you know, the generation that is our age, or however old you are, but that is my age, in Israel right now, they fought incredible battles to keep Israel, you know, existing. And I think in the diaspora, we as Jews have to continue to connect to Israel, to help them however we can, to understand the culture of the Jewish people that's growing there, to be able to, if necessary, you know, move there, and just to stay connected, you know, to stay connected as a family, no matter where we are in the world as Jewish people. We should all speak this language. Like, hello. Obviously, go to Israel whenever you can. It helps a bunch to be surrounded by it. Talk whenever you can. This is the super overview level, okay? If you want something specific, comment. If you want the flashcards, comment. First 50 comments, I'll give you for free. After that, I'm gonna start charging for it. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. תודה רבה, באמת. אני מעריכה אתכם. אני מעריכה אותך או אותך. I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. I love Hebrew. I love the Jewish people. I love Israel. And yeah, see you next week. Same time, same place. Yalla, bye. Oh, you want to know a fun fact before we close out the video? It shows how diverse and interesting Israel's population is, and how diverse and mixed it is, because Israelis, the way they hang up the phone is they say Tov, Yalla, bye. Tov is Hebrew, Yalla is Arabic, bye is English. They say Tov, Yalla, bye. So see you next week, same time, same place. Tov, Yalla, bye. Thank you for watching.